So, initial objections and closing objections. In the first 30 minutes of the conversation, you will hear them tell you a bunch of excuses as to why this may not be a good fit. When you're in the end of your sales pitch, the close, you're going to get closing objections. Those are more, I don't actually have $3,000 to give you today. But they're not saying, we don't have money. You're going to get quick excuses as to why they don't want to sign up in the first part of this sales presentation because they don't know enough information. The person who says no doesn't know enough. So your job is to give them enough information and value that they start to have thoughts about, okay, I want to make this decision, but now what's stopping me? What's actually preventing me from moving forward, right? So the closing objections are going to be more, now we got to figure out a payment plan for you. Well, you're going out of town for the next week. Can I get started when I get back? Sure, but let's lock that down for you so when you get back, we have your start date set and you're good to go. So it's knowing that you're going to hear usually 10 no's, not before you get a yes. You're going to hear 10 no's before you get to closing objections. And that could just be, what kind of training do you have? I don't know yet. I'm just unsure. I don't know. Right? Usually when they say, I don't know, that's right. You don't know. I clearly haven't done my job yet. I need to give you enough information. Your job will be done when they have all the information they need to make the decision. If I was going to buy this camera, how many videos did you watch before you bought the camera, Josh? Hundreds of videos before you made the buying decision. Actually took the money out and purchased the camera. So in terms of dog training, they have not watched 100 of my videos. They have not watched 100 dog training videos. Typically, somebody calls thinking dog training is about $100 to $500 max. They have a problem. It's viewed very low on the service-based jobs, plain and simple. I would say a dog trainer is a little bit above somebody who cuts the grass for a living in terms of the way the dog owner views your service and what its value is. And that's, I think, one of the biggest hurdles for a dog trainer is that most dog owners view dog training as a low on the totem pole service and that I should only have to pay $25, $50, $100 for the dog training service, and it should be a quick fix, and I shouldn't have to be involved. You should just get the results. I had somebody explain to me that they thought dog training was, it's like paying to get your car fixed. Well, I had to explain to them that it's not like getting your car fixed in the way that you're talking, but do you have to take that car in for an oil change every 1,000 miles or so? Do you have to fill up the gas almost every couple days? Do you have to wash it once every couple weeks? Are you constantly putting things in your car to keep it running and functioning? If a part goes bad, you got to put in a new one. So owning a car, without a doubt, is perishable. The number one thing I remember about cars is don't buy a new car because the second you take it off the lot, it's worth less. Well, plain and simple, if a car is worth less after you drive it off of a lot, I'll tell you this, the second that you lost 20 pounds, that next month is the real month of your diet and your weight loss plan. After I've trained your dog for 2, 3, or 4 weeks and I got you all the results, the dog training now officially starts when you're on your own. And I don't think people realize that. So for me, it's really understanding that this is just the beginning and then we got to keep it going. At this point, I have no clue what your question was.